unexpected from me. Yeah, another little mini showcase. Here at a random revolution in Cornwall, at Cornwall Services. God, those motor bearings are awful, but here we are. FX80, FX180, and a dryer. But there's a bit of a thing. Am I seeing double? There's a more, I guess, smart inclined one, I think. Can't really tell, actually. I gotta look at the controls of the other one. This stinks. Yeesh. Yeah. 180 FX. FX 180. I knew it. Guessing this is the 80. Yeah. FX 80. The Primus built. I'm guessing the dryer is T16, something like that. I don't know. When they say it's 16 kilos, oh it's 18 kilos, oh it's 20. No. And that's one. Well, the other. The other one's the same. Running around the back, 3-phase electric. Heavy duty. 1 line, 2 line. I think these are electric heated. And that is what's left of a foot from something. I don't exactly know what. Doubt it's this. But yeah, FX 180s. 3, 2, 1. We don't have we don't exactly have a cycle thing. So let's see. Continue. Wash. Other available washing programs. Only goes up to 60. Boo. No wonder why this thing. That's a bit boring. But yeah, that's about it. It's obvious that these are... Actually, could these be self-heat? I think they are, actually. They must have wash boilers. Maybe somewhere in the back, but that's about it. All electric, obviously. Because I won't have gas in here. Well, I think that's quite interesting. Quad paddle, no, triple paddle dryer. It's nothing really. Just the usual little bit of riffraff, I guess. Blah, blah, blah. The only question is, how the fuck are you meant to clean the lint filter on this thing? That's always going to be my question. How do you clean the lint filter on a Revolution? Because you sort of can't. So... Ecological detergent included, do not add detergent or any other products. Yeah, I've heard all the spiel. But this thing stinks. I mean, really does stink. So, I don't know, I'll never use any of these. You won't catch me dead using one, but still I guess they're kind of cool. That's it, I suppose. And that's it. Peace. I wonder where I am today. I do wonder. Ring any bells? Back at Woodlands. Just for a day visit. Coming back here on Wednesday, or no, I can't remember when actually it was, but I'm coming here sometime next week as well. It's going to be quite nice, I think. Still got the C240R, electrical spin by 8 kilos. It's quite nice. Unfortunately, they've gotten rid of that Maytag MAT12, which was the one with the dial. Of course, they replaced it with the Speed Queen because they're just like this. They really do like the classics, folks. So we have a new lineup. 2000s, 6.5 kilo Speed Queen. Top brake is worn out, but for 20 odd years, I don't think that's too bad. Obviously, as you can see here, 3 temps. That's it. This is literally the Speed Queen I want. And then right next to it is my dream machine. Of course, Maytag MAT12, microprocessor controls, all the bells and whistles. He's got to be 20 odd years old now. 12-pound load, I believe, or was it 9? Actually, yeah, it was 12. And I believe this may be an orbital, but then again, I think it's also belt drive, so it's probably belt drive. But this 7.5 kilo Speed Queen was over here, where there is now most likely a spot for a new machine, which will be installed at some point. I don't exactly know when, I haven't even asked, I don't want to know, but we'll find out. Sissel Fabricare STK30 gas dryers. And this is the only set I've seen that are stacked in the entirety of the UK, and I've been around a lot of laundrettes, so these are very rare. Now, the last time I was here, this latch was incredibly difficult to open, and it is still. I did just try it. So this dryer has had its rollers collapse, so you can lift the top up, and it just clatters around in there. So I better close this. Obviously, the machine's still on no vend, as you can see here. And in the link filter, we have all of the parts that span all the way back, including a belt of some description. I'm not exactly too sure what, but the base dryer still functions, I believe. It's gorgeous how this is, and that's that. So the dryers have been supplied by Allsop and Pitts Limited. I should probably ask them, and then I should probably ask them that if they've got any machines. And then these machines here, the Speed Queen was by Allsop and Pitts, but the Maytags were by Barlett. And I believe that, well, the last time I was here, Barlett was here at one stage to service this Speed Queen while I was actually here to stay, which was a couple of years ago. The lid locking mechanism had failed, but obviously, as you can see, the machine is still functional. There's no out of order sign on it or anything. So here we go. Solenoid operated lid lock, which actuates during agitation and spin, although you can open it a couple of minutes into agitation, I think. MAT12, of course, is the exact same feature. I don't know why they have this, to be quite honest with you, but there we go. This machine is still in amazing condition for its age. There's a fair bit of wear on the tub. What do you call this? I'm just going to call it the top plate of the outer tub. I'm not exactly too sure what to call this. I'm supposed to be the expert, but there we are. Suspension is still quite rugged. And the Speed Queen, of course, it's still relatively solid. And a brand new cycle selector Speed Queen. This thing is gorgeous. Just the action of this knob is amazing. So it runs 6 amps, 230 volts, 50 hertz. Oh, 6.5 kilos. I thought it was 7. And this machine is the exact same, 6.5 kilos. Although the 6.5 kilos that go in between them are huge, because the size difference between this tub and this tub are very much obvious. This, for a 6.5 kilo tub, this is massive, but it's incredible the way that these are always designed. They're never designed to fail under use or anything. They're actually quite difficult to break, in my opinion. Still at £4 per wash, and they've had this warning on for the past 15 years. Do not use these machines to wash or dry duvets, sleeping bags, or any footwear, as it will damage them. And this one over here, laundry room, the sinks are for washing dirty clothes, not dishes. Woodlands does not accept responsibility for loss or damage to your property. Do not leave washing unattended. No duvets or sleeping bags allowed in any machine. Please read instructions carefully. Maximum load for machines, 9 pounds, 4 kilos. Overloading can impair wash quality or even damage washing. That's true. Wash time, 30 minutes, 4 quid per wash. 50p and 20p coin for tumble dry, minimum of 40p. Approx dry time, 6 minutes per 20p, 20 minutes per 50p. Spin dry, 20p coins per spin. If you need assistance, please contact a warden. And they are amazing machines here. As I've said, listen to the sound. Ooh, that's a bit faster than I remember it. Electronic operated door locking, or door opening. There's a bit of a crack here, but that's fine. This thing's got to be 20 years old at this point. And of course, C240R, 415 volts, 3 phase, or it's 240 volt, but both on 3 phase, 10 amps. So this thing really does put out some speed. And here's the isolator for it and everything else. On, off. Oh, I'll show that again. On, off. And that's that. Launderette 2 is where I'm going next. So that's going to be fun. Oh, I forget to mention, this dial for the gas dryers, infinitely variable, which is fun. Right, and that's about it. I'm going to go to the other one now. See you guys in a bit. And here we are again, another C240R. This might sound a bit different to the other one. Oh, that's a bit. That's better. That's what it sounds like. And we have a random Alliance machine with a jet. 4 quid a wash, 60-degree whites. They know how to program these at least. The Maytag MAT12 is still out of order. In fact, the door's shut this time. And we've got these sissels. It's not much really, but it's still pretty damn cool. They're on pay. Watch, shut the door, it says pay. And that's about it. There's not much here, of course. Gas lines, water lines, everything else. Yeah. Well, that's about it then. Oh yeah, the other vent there is for any stack dryer that they have. So, yeah, it's quite nice, I think. I'm not going to turn this MAT12 on, I don't know what's wrong with it. The same as last year, I'm not turning on any machines if they're switched off. So, that's all you're getting. Right, I will see you guys hopefully in a launderette video very soon, because I'm going to one tomorrow. I don't know what it will be, I'll have to have a look, but anyway, that's it. Bye-bye. Okay, here we go. Primus FX 180. This is gonna be fun. 10 quid. Got the last one. So we're on main wash. I've added in some powder, even though excess is no sin, they've agreed to it, so I suppose it's the last quid. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Lock. Can't remember if these do weigh. No, we're just getting straight in. That'll work. And we got some Alliance LLC machines here. So we have 90 Superwash Plus, I think, or maybe just Superwash, just Superwash. So while the FX 180 fills, I'll load this machine up. up another FX 180 with a couple of pillows, see how it handles that, but actually yeah, I will go ahead and load like that. Let's see how an FX 180 handles 2 pillows in the next one. So that's that. Figure I could just go ahead and add some as a non-bio into the drum, and that'll do us. I'm adding a lot in there because everything stinks. Doors closed. Then again, I think I'll do C. I think I might as well add them in, actually. Let's see how the balance balls handle this one. I know they have balancing balls in them, and they're annoying. So, I suppose we'll see. There we go. Lights and 2 pillows. £6. Oh, that's cool. 10 kg wash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 90 C. I've already added it. Yeah. We're all good. Now back to the 180. I think we're doing quite nice. Half load there. Not too bad. I do wonder how this thing's going to handle that. Probably relatively well. We also have electrical stack dryers. It's a cool place. Right, guess I'll come back when we got some random shit going on. Right, here we go. First in turn. This is just giving me W6073 vibes right now. I think first in turn. That is a nada. I actually don't think it has interms. Oh well, that's that. Still got this little, I think it's a Primus SV10, I'm just gonna say it. Is it? No, that's a Speed Queen. Oh, Speed Queen Horizon then. Still got that at least. Suppose we'll have to see. I said about the Speed Queen. I'm not the biggest fan of these. It's not even overloaded or anything. You can just see how bad that imbalance is. That's going to get worse. As I said it got worse. They don't even like their own balance rings. What makes you think they're gonna like this? Okay then. That's interesting. That just might balance out. at least a little bit better now. First rinse on the FX 180. Warm, but that's quite cool. Oh no, it isn't. It's another little history. Probably going to shoot into the first rinse very soon. So let's see how that goes. Jesus Christ. Ouch. Kind of just waiting for the fills for the rinse. But at the same time, will it actually do something? Yep, there we go. Ah, music to my ears. Oh, yes. I was wondering what it was going to do. Oh, yes. That is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Jesus, that's going on for a bit. Well, there we have it. That is amazing. Thank God we got softener going into the final rinse. No rinse yet though. Can't hear anything happening just yet. So let's wait and see. Too bad. I can actually rapid advance it. Interesting. Not going to do that again though, obviously. There we go. Right. That's interesting. Can rapid advance it now, I suppose. Right, well, that's about it. See you in the next one. Final spin, 980 RPM. Well, that's the hope at least. Let's see how fast this thing can really go. Kind of sounds like my ass go a little bit. It's funny. I wonder if they use Garenia motors in. Wouldn't really surprise me, to be fair. No, I'm just kidding. It's poly, well, it's a ribbed felt, so it's not poly B, but poly V. There you go. It's not poly V belt, it's ribbed. So off we go. Water lock. Right. Let's see how this fares. So I'm pretty sure this will hit 980, unless it's been programmed different. The hope is we go all the way. This is probably going to be a bit similar to a machine I'm hoping to get this year, actually. Second best. That's all right. Open it down. It's a 980 or bust, I suppose. Here's the shit box. I don't think we're there yet. I was just going to say, well, that's about to tap the glass if it's not going to stop. What is it with these? It's ridiculous. They go mental every time. Don't matter how you load them, doesn't matter how you use them, they still go fucking nuts. It's absurd. I don't exactly know how quick this is going, but 7 to 850, I'd say. And again. What is it with these speed buttons? That's the last 5 minutes. We're increasing. Oh yeah. There we go. I think that's about it. I'd say that by the vibration, that's about 980 there. Yeah, 4 minutes left. Not going to advance it or anything. So, that's about it. I will get to you if this thing goes mental or we're getting to the dryers. Right, that's that for this one. They smell nice. And this fucking speed queen is still trying. And failing. miserably, of course. So we did get the full 980 RPM final spin. You'll be able to hear it on other people's videos, to be fair. You don't need to hear it from me. So we did get a full 980 revs. This shitbox is still absolutely failing and I love it. If it doesn't do a final spin, we're screwed. I'm not sticking £9 in an FX 180 just to get a spin. So there we go. Electrolux T5300S. Gas, so pretty sure we'll get some nice driving from these. If I can load it nicely. It's interesting in the way that they design the drums on these because they're not very deep, they're very wide in diameter. So yeah, that's about it. And that, folks, was a rather interesting wash in a Primus FX 180. So that's that. So these are £30 step dryers. I think we've only got about 20 or so pounds loaded in, so this will be fine. So upper dryer, high heat. It's quick to start. So let's give it some nice feed on.
£4.
Huh?
£4. So there's an average wire. 24, 32 minutes, 3 to 4 pounds.
Right. 16 minutes. I think 24 minutes. So that's that. Now we've just got to wait for this shitbox to finish. Okay, didn't exactly get a chance here. Well, here we go. The 585S Electrolux Professional. Oh my god, it's just dealt with it. That is impressive. The compartments on this are legitimately massive. I think the pre-wash is about 40% bigger than the main wash on the W6073 for an example. Folks, these are the big boy machines. I want to dabble in them at some point. My god. It's amazing. But yeah, I don't think I'll get many clips here as it's running a bit of a tight ship, so yeah, I've added in an extra on here, so that should be interesting. But yeah, they have 5180s, oh 4180s, so they're the 4000 series. They also have a 4300S stack dryer, but it's non-functional, and then we've got some 5290s. So, they're really, they're well set up, but the actual size in general. Not exactly able to deal with things too well. And the bearings of this one are dying or dead. So, yeah, not the best, but they're dealing with it. It's a new place. The lady's just, I suppose, getting finances sorted to get everything sorted out. So yeah, that's about it. Roll on the next one. Okay, for another clip, I'm going to be running a W4 180N. This is amazing. So we're about to run a service wash in this. I've just had the other one started as well. Knew they'd all be fine. Could have fit a few more in actually. So we're on a pre-wash. Gonna add in some hydrogen peroxide for the main wash, and that's about it. So I will cut to it when we get to the service wash. Definitely my kind of foam party, guys. Just getting ready for it. This is gonna be fun. And the other machine's about ready. And then ours is at the end. So, waiting for this to finish. This is 585. We'll load in the duvet, and then we'll be fine. I'm practically working here at this point. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I don't exactly know what this 180N is doing, but I suppose we'll have to find out. But yeah, that's about it. Here we go, boys. Service wash. About 18 kilos loaded. Let's go. Maybe slightly less, but I'd suspect we're at nearly full capacity. So let's push it. That's sorted. Another 180 litres. Plus 285s.
Yeah.
Ah, thanks. Open hands, I guess. Oh, sorry. So, service washing, of course. With a knack to it, shall we say, boys? And I'll tell you what, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, here we go. So we have 17 kilos here, 18 kilos here, 35 is loaded. That's it, we're just about ready. An ore and an unknown detergent loaded in. Here we go. 39 minutes left on each. There we are. 18 plus loaded. So there we are. 35 kilos are now on. 4180, 505S and a 505S. They're still weighing. Off that goes, off that goes. This obviously doesn't do any weighing or anything. There also happens to be a service mode, like a programming mode button at the back. Yes. No probs. And that's about it, folks. The clips. Last launderette clip of the season. I'll be coming back at some point though, most likely with a Bendix video again. So I will see you dudes very, very soon.